I'm Ebony North for Investment Pitch Media. 60 North Gold Mining has successfully completed the first phase of opening the high-grade Mon Gold mine, which the company is focused on bringing back into production. The Mon Gold project, located 45 kilometers north of Yellowknife in the prolific Yellowknife Greenstone Belt, Northwest Territories, Canada, consists of 11 contiguous mining leases and 3 mineral claims, and comprises an aggregate of 1,537 acres. The company opened the north portal and rehabilitated 125 meters of ramp, exposing 3 sections of the high-grade A-zone vein. The vein, exposed at an elevation of 212 meters above mean sea level, is 17 meters below the West Stope, from which former operators extracted an estimated 12,000 tons at 30 grams per ton gold, from elevation 228 meters to 241 meters AMSL. A 0.2 and 0.5 meter wide quartz vein was exposed at the ends of an open stope. Visible gold, together with the favorable suite of Pathfinder sulfides, have been observed in samples collected for assay and metallurgical testing. Substantial potassic and hematite alteration was exposed peripheral to the vein at its south end. A second vein exposure is located 30 meters north of the first exposure, where a 1.5 meter quartz vein is exposed for 8 meters in a subdrift at an elevation of 229 meters AMSL. It had substantial pink rock alteration peripheral to it, in the exposed hanging wall rocks. The vein contains the favorable suite of Pathfinder sulfides that have been observed in samples collected for assay. The third vein exposure, 20 meters north of the previously described exposure, where a 1 meter wide banded quartz vein with pinch and swell features was encountered in a short crosscut at elevation of 232 meters AMSL, was also sampled for assays. Dr. Dave Webb, president and CEO, stated, "The company has completed the program designed to confirm the vein location and its extension to depth below the old stopes. The deeper stope had not been documented, but an estimated 1,100 tons of material was extracted by previous operators, leaving a 7-meter crown pillar, confirming the thesis of the company that economically recoverable gold mineralization can be found beneath the historic stopes. Also undocumented is that the previous operators had driven a ramp for a further 30 meters to the south prior to halting activities in the 1990s. Approximately 2 tons of vein were extracted by the company. Samples have been collected and are being submitted for assays and further metallurgical testing, with results expected in 6 to 8 weeks. There were no lost-time accidents. Additional environmental samples have been collected to provide supporting characterization of the waste rock. The Mon mine produced 15,000 ounces of gold from 15,000 tons of ore between 1989 and 1997, operating on a seasonal basis to a depth of 15 meters below surface, with gold prices generally averaging between $350 and $400 US per ounce. Permits to mine and mill at 100 tons per day are in place, making the Mon mine the only gold project permitted for production in the Northwest Territories. The company is currently working to develop the second level below the historic stopes to commence mining. Management believes the similarity to the Discovery Mine, located to the north of the Mon property, where 1 million ounces were mined from 1 million tons of ore, indicates the potential for the Mon mine. Other targets on the property include recently discovered silver and gold-rich volcanogenic massive sulfide targets reported in October 2019, as well as shear zone-hosted gold mineralization.
And on our property alone, we have 7 highly prospective targets identified by a modern geophysical survey and then modeled using modern techniques. Very, very exciting opportunity.
The shear zones are similar in nature to and hosted in the same rocks as the world-class deposits at the Con and Giant mines in Yellowknife, which produced 14 million ounces gold. The company has shut down operations on site for 2021 and plans to construct a winter road to mobilize supplies to the property in March 2022 to enable continued development of the A-zone, with the next phase including further ramp extension, additional crosscuts into the mineralization, raises, and stope development. The company also has an option agreement from an independent prospector to acquire 100% interest in the highly prospective and contiguous 2,394-hectare Hangstone property adjoining the Mon property to the east and south. The Mon property shear zone and VMS targets can be projected onto the Hangstone property. The shares are trading at 5.5 cents. For more information, please visit the company's website at 60northgold.com. Contact David Webb, President and CEO, at 604-818-1400 or by email at dave@drwgcl.com. I'm Ebony North for Investment Pitch Media.